Welcome to International English Language Testing System IELTS Speaking Module.
Thank you, sir.
Test Center, British Language Club and IELTS Center, Kazla, Motihar, Rajshahi. Test date 1st December 2022. Candidate is
Dilip
Kumar Agarwala. Examiner Professor Int'l. Let's get started. Please tell me your full name and let me see your passport and ID.
My full name is Dilip Agarwala, but you can address me as Dilip. Now I have to my ID card or passport here.
What is your passport number?
I don't know clearly.
Why are you taking IELTS test?
I'm doing the IELTS test for my study purpose in abroad, like as Australia, Canada, for my study. Furthermore, I think that it's good for my job purpose, my better life standard, etc.
What is your last educational qualifications?
My last education qualification, I completed my HSC degree from Hammer College, which is very highly reputed college in our area, and most of the high level person completed his education from this college. I think it's the best college.
Now, are you a student or a service holder?
I am a student of Rajshahi University in Department of Finance. I admitted in this university 2020.
Where do you live now?
I live now for my study purpose.
Where do you live now?
Oh, sorry, sir. I live in Rajshahi. I was born and raised in Kustia. I came here Rajshahi for my study purpose.
What is your hometown?
My hometown is Kustia, Bhamara.
Tell about your hometown.
My hometown is not so much big. It's a small area. It is surrounded by Padma Bridge, and there was situated in near 1990. There is a big school which name is Bhamara Pilot Model High School, and also there is a Tibat which is very popular in our area, and also there are Monipar, etc. many parks which is most of the people to visit there for their enjoyment.
How is the local transportation system of your hometown?
My local transportation system is very good. From one area to another area, we have to only just 5 to 10 minutes to use like a transportation, bus, auto, rickshaw, van, etc. This kind of transportation.
How will you bear your expenditure abroad?
And I think I have to do my own work, such as many kinds of to teach someone for their education, to teach about their work, how to do their work, this kind of thing. I think to bear my expenditure.
How many modules are there in IELTS test?
There are 4 modules in my IELTS test. First one is listening, second is reading, third is writing, and fourth is speaking. In listening, there are only four sections: section 1, section 2, section 3, and section 4. And reading, there are three passages: first passage, second passage, third passage. The first passage is easy and second passage is moderate, and third passage is very difficult. And writing section, there are 2 tasks. One task 1, there are bar graphs, line graphs, map, this kind of task 2. There is written section. We have to write after essay, this kind of thing. Essay has there is various types like as advantages, disadvantages essay, opinion related essay, agree disagree related, and speaking section. There are 3 parts. Part 1, they ask my personal question about this. Part 2, they give me a cue card. I have to answer the cue card. And task 3, and they ask some question based on cue card.
How popular are bicycles in your hometown?
Bicycle is very popular in my hometown because in this kind of winter season, most of the students and children go to one area to another area to visit with bicycles and to go to the schools, college, to complete for their study purpose. And most of the like as young ages, like as my father and mother, go to use their bicycles for their exercise, which is very important for their health, I think.
How often do you ride a bicycle?
Every day, 2 to 3 times I ride bicycle because I want to go to my study purpose. from our coaching center to my university. This and to go to one restaurant and restaurant for my survival needs. This kind of things.
Do you think that bicycles are suitable for all ages?
No, I think bicycle is not suitable for all ages. Like there is 8 to 19 years, so this kind of old people cannot drive bicycles too much. I cannot ride bicycles very well. This ages they are to go only walk. This is the main part. I think this is
What are the advantages and disadvantages of a bicycle compared to a car? What are the advantages and disadvantages of a bicycle compared to a car?
Oh, there are, I think bicycle. First, I think the about the advantage. First is health. In the health case, we think bicycle is very beneficial. It makes our heart very good, and the losses of fat. Furthermore, if I think in most of the populated city, bicycle is very popular because we can travel one place to another very easily. It not takes too much time. It saves our time. If I think about the advantages with the car, if you go for long distance like as Dhaka to Kustia, this kind of long distance, we cannot travel by bicycle. We take our cars.
Why do you think that riding bicycle should be inspired?
Well, I think riding a bicycle is inspired because of my childhood life. I like this kind of. I think it's very influencing my life because I think most of the today's world is populated in this kind of popular cities like as Dhaka, Chittagong, various kinds of traffic jam and road accident was increasing day by day. If we use this kind of bicycle, we think road accident can be decreased too much. This is the main interest in my life, so I used my bicycle day by day.
Thank you. Here is a cue card. You will have 1 minute for thinking and noting, and you will have to speak 2 minutes on the topic. Here is also a paper and a pencil. Okay, your time is up and you should start.
The given cue card, which the title name is a person who has done a lot of work to help people. I think helping others is a very good thing to in our life. In our social life, I think if I help other, it is very beneficial for them. It is very beneficial for us. Now, I would like to talk about a person whose name is Anjan Ghosh. Currently he is my best friend. Now he's my best friend. Now he's a student of Chattogram University, Science and Technology, Department of Mechanical Engineering. In my childhood life, we completed our study in the same school and same classes. Now he has a organization whose name is Projonmo. He has too much person to in his daily life. Sometimes I think to provide books and foods to the poor people. A few months ago, we organized an event in the winter season to provide food to the poor people, to provide their clothes, and to keep them warm. And we also organize a book center for the children who cannot carry their study in the school, in the college. We also teaching them in our coaching center without any fees. I think this is very important for them. He also helped me in class 7 when I cannot afford my study. To cannot provide my fees. This time my family was suffering from poor service. They had my father's are not huge salary or job. So this time he also helped me. And now he lives in Chittagong for his study purpose. And he also does some others work too. Others was like as he studies his job like a job in marketing department. He provides the marketing category such as financial modeling for his job facilities and others financial analysis job seekers. He also involves all his in organization this is the main thing, I think. This is the end of the.
How much have you been motivated by his activities?
I am also interested in my life because of the activities, because I think when I do this kind of activities, I can also gain this kind of prayers from the other people, because I think if I get this kind of service to poor people, they also inspired by me to, they also do in their daily life, like if children who did not have this kind of knowledge, if I provide this kind of knowledge, they also teach, they also gain huge amount of knowledge from me, and they use this knowledge in his daily life, I think.
Okay, thank you. Please return me your cue card, paper and pencil.
Yes.
Okay, now I am going to start part 3. Why do you think some people like to help other people?
I think so. Some people like to ask this kind of question. It is very important for our family members, our society. If I think that many kinds of people, they cannot afford help to others, if we do help to others people, it is good for their for their life. Something I think for the study, they are they who cannot continue their study in their future life. If we provide this kind of study facility, they completed their study, and it's a great opportunity for our country. Furthermore, if I think that the poor family members who cannot get their foods, they cannot afford their food service regularly. If I provide this kind of food service, the people can survive food regularly, can easily take their food, survive food regularly.
Some people say that people help others in the community more than that they did in the past. Do you agree or disagree? Why?
So can you please repeat the question again?
Some people say that people help others in the community more than that they did in the past.
I think it's common. They did in the past. I think it's fully disagree. Some people, if you think about the community people, they also help. But they also help the people, and they do in the past is fully wrong, because there is not too much facility in previous time. There is not huge amount of money plus technology, this kind of things are available. But today, if you think about the community, is many kinds of technology related, for such as our education. I think that due to if there are many COVID-19 situation, people cannot afford to continue their study. This kind of so the technology helps us, like as YouTube, online Zoom classes. Everything was held, and this time we continue our study. And if I think that other, like as product delivery product, medical related products, such as previous time everything was not available due to everything now was not available due to huge kind of knowledge people, and now everything is available. We can provide everyone everything.
What types of services such as libraries or healthcare centers are available to the people who live in your area? Do you think there are so many facilities in your locality?
I think it's so many facilities in my area, because if I think that where I lived, there is a superstore, also there is a healthcare system and hospital, and a good highly reputation school, highly reputation college, everything is available. And also if I think that I have an own organization whose name is Projonmo, we provide everything to the people what their daily needs. And if I think that my education schools and college, whose name is one is Bhamara College and this is Bhamara Pilot Model, because they are highly reputed teachers, they provide all the education service to the people. And furthermore, if I think that about our healthcare system, in our healthcare system we have, if I think in our healthcare system there are highly reputed doctors to treat the patients with, and huge amount of diagnosis machine plus if about things like eye problems people are facing, eyes problems, they
Which groups of people generally need more support in a community and why?
I think that the medium and poor class people need too much facilities because they cannot continue their study, plus their healthcare services, plus their education, plus other etc. thing. If you think that their transport facility does not have enough, I think this is the main problem for them. I think it's overcome.
Who do you think should pay for the service that are available to the people in a community? Should it be the government or individual people?
I think to the individual people, because our country is huge amount of highly populated country. Government is, if you think that only government can do this, is not possible. If individual peoples like us, other normal people, we think that other peoples, it is very important to provide their services. If you depend on fully government cannot fulfill our demands. I think this is the main fact. India's people should come forward to us to help the old people.
Okay, Dilip, that is all about your speaking test today. Thank you.
Thanks.